Isaac's eyes are gone, so Rebekah dresses Jacob in Esau's threads and goat pelts. One lie, one kiss, and one whiff of field boy cologne, and Isaac hands over the family fortune. Esau walks in with dinner already cold to find out his blessing's gone. Welcome to the Gravel Gospel. I'm a bionic leg. So Isaac is pretty old at this point, and his sight is shot. He calls for Esau, and then they talk for a little bit, and he finally says the quiet part out loud. Pretty much tells him, it's safe to say I could die at any point now. Do me a favor, go grab your gear, go on a hunt for me, so I can have some of your food, and I'll give you my blessing before I die. Rebecca is right outside the room, eavesdropping when this whole conversation goes down. As soon as Esau leaves for the hunt, Rebecca goes straight to Jacob. He tells him, she says, I overheard your father talking with your brother, and he told him to go on a hunt and cook for him so he can give him his personal blessing before he dies. So do exactly what I say. Go to the flock, give me 2 young goats, pick the best. I'll use them to make the food for your dad that your dad is expecting. Then you'll give it to your dad, and he'll bless you instead of Esau before he dies. Well, Jacob is slightly confused because his brother Esau is a hairy dude, and Jacob is totally the opposite. He's wondering what's going to happen if Isaac touches him and no fur. He'll know something's up, and then Jacob will end up bringing a curse on himself instead of a blessing. Rebecca, being the planner, she tells him, I'll take the curse on myself. So get out there, go get the goats. So Jacob goes, gets the goats, brings them to his mom. She cooks the food. And then Rebecca goes and grabs some of Esau's nice clothes, has Jacob throw them on. She takes the goat skins, and covers his hands and the smooth part of his neck. That way, if Isaac calls for him, he's got something to touch. So Jacob's all looking like his brother. Rebecca gives him the food to take to his dad. So Jacob goes in there, goes to see his dad, and when he gets close enough, but just far enough away that there's a little bit of that distance, Jacob calls his dad. He says, hey, it's me, Esau. And Jacob's a little confused because the voice sounds different. So he asked him, he says, which son are you? Which is also telling, but either way, Jacob replies, I'm Esau. I did what you told me to do. Now come, sit up, eat some of my game, so you can give me your personal blessing. And then Isaac, still being confused, he says, how soon? How did you get here so quickly? You just left. Then Jacob going, because the Lord your God cleared the way for me. All right. Isaac tells me, he says, come closer, let me touch you. Just like they thought it would happen. Are you really Esau? So he gets closer, and Isaac reaches out. He says, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. He didn't recognize him, but hands are hairy. It's weird. But just before they get ready to eat and he blesses him, he presses him a little bit further. He says, are you sure? Are you sure you're my son Esau? And Jacob being, well, yes, I am. All right, bring me the food so I can eat, and then I'll give you my personal blessing. So Jacob brings it to him. He eats. He brings him some wine so he can drink. And then Isaac, finishing up, he says, come here, come close and give Dad a kiss. So he comes close to kiss him on the forehead. His dad is smelling him. So the eyes are shot. Okay, the feel, okay, well, let me smell. And finally he's like, okay, that smells like my boy. Because he tells me, he says, the smell of my son is like the open country blessed by God. So he recognizes the scent. And then Isaac continues on. He says, May God give you of heaven's dew and earth's bounty of grain and wine. May people serve you and nations honor you. You will master your brothers, and your mother's sons will honor you. Those who curse you will be cursed. Those who bless you will be blessed. You'll see this pattern, like I will make your descendants like the sands of the sea. Same kind of general pattern. Then right after Isaac had blessed Jacob, Jacob leaves, and lo and behold, here comes Esau. Esau just gets back, and he had also made the exact same thing that he was planning on making from the jump. His mom just made. Goes straight to his dad. And he tells his dad, let my father get up and eat of his son's game, that he may give him his personal blessing. Now Isaac's really confused. He's like, who are you? Esau, I'm your son. Esau, what's going on? Isaac starts to tremble because he's like, then who hunted game and brought it into me? I just finished eating before you walked in and I blessed him. Esau, hearing what his dad just told him, he's shocked. He's sobbing. He's like, can't you bless me? And Isaac told him, he's like, because then everything starts to come together. Your brother came in here and falsely took your blessing. And Esau probably just shaking his head like, not for nothing, he was named Jacob the heel. Twice he's tricked me. First he takes my birthright, now he's taking my blessing. So he asked his dad, he's like, there's got to be something. Haven't you kept any blessing back from me? So there's something to note here. Understanding culture, language, word is bound. What they said what they said, and they meant it. So it's not like Isaac can give the blessing, say the prayer over Jacob, and then take that back. So that's why this is important to note. And Isaac answers Esau. He's like, I made him your master, and all his brothers your servant, or all his brothers his servants, and lavished grain and wine on him. I've given it all away. What's left for you, my son? And so they're talking back and forth, and he's like, don't you just have something? And because this obviously shakes Esau to his core. What just happened? Isaac told him, he says, you know what, you'll live far from earth's bounty, remote from heaven's dew. You'll live by your sword and a mouth, and you'll serve your brother. When you can't take it anymore, you'll break loose and you'll run free. Now, you just kind of put the line in there, you'll live by the sword. Keep that in the back of your brain, because we're gonna circle back to that much later in later videos. But that's important. So Esau is just furious with his brother because of the blessing his dad just gave his brother. And so he's brooding. He says, the time for mourning my father's death is close. Then I'm going to kill my brother. Mourn my dad, then I'm going to take care of that. When these words of Esau got to Rebekah, she calls Jacob, and she's like, hey, your brother's plotting vengeance against you. He's going to kill you. You're going to need to beat feet. You leave the camp, go to Haran, go see my brother Laban. Live with him for a bit until your brother cools down, and then he forgets this whole after he's calmed down, I'll send for you so you can come back. I don't want to lose both of you. I don't want to lose both of you the same day. So there you go. Jacob and Esau. The meat and potatoes. Pun intended. But yeah. So the next video, we're going to talk about Jacob. He's going to go on the run, understandably so. He's going to have a pretty wild dream. But either way. So please do me a favor. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Let me know how things are. What you think. What do you think of the format? How the story's going? Let me, if there's a part, or maybe even some of the previous videos that you really enjoyed, let me know about it. I'd love to read that. I've also got a gaming stream on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/a bionic leg. Currently, I am streaming Hightail and Zwift. Hightail I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, about 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, and then Zwift I'll be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 9:30 and 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, this is the Gravel Gospel, and I'm Bionic Leg. Appreciate you.